Hey, howdy, hey, thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me today. For those of you who don't know me, I'm somebody's auntie. And today we're going to talk about skincare. What I use, when I use it, why I use it, how I use it. As always, all of these are unpaid, unsponsored. These are things that I swear by for my skin issues, my skin goals, what works for me. Everything I list here will be listed below. I'll leave it in the description box so you can go and check these out yourself and see if they work for you, if they don't. But we're just gonna jump right into this, so come on. Okay, I'm gonna go in order of of brand. I'll explain when I use it and why. You can hear my neighbors coming home. It is beautiful out here today, and so I got my balcony open. And my neighbors pulling in the garage. So I use a mixture of all of these at different points at different times, but I think I'm gonna go in order of brand, list everything from them that I use. So the first thing we're gonna start with is is The Ordinary. And let me add this disclaimer. I have environmental eczema. I don't have inside out eczema. I have outside in, which that means is my eczema, dry patches, rashes, and issues are caused by the environment. If it's too dry outside, it's not caused by anything internal that is messing with my skin. That's what I mean by inside out eczema. I don't have to take medication to maintain mine. Mine is environmental only. I have seen 3 dermatologists. One is a specialist. I'm going to be telling you what they've told me and things that I've noticed that works for me and things I went and learned on my own. So I am not a doctor. I am not a dermatologist. This is not a means of treating, curing, or diagnosing anything. This is Auntie's version, or this is the products that work for Auntie, okay? So we're going to start with The Ordinary. And I'm starting here because one of the things, my face is very sensitive to aloe vera and is very sensitive to most cleansers once my pores are open. And naturally, most cleansers either have aloe vera in it or you have to get your face wet to make it work. Well, once my pores are open, shit burns. So I swear by, it's called their squalene cleanser. It's at The Ordinary. It used to be an Ulta exclusive. I know Sephora sells it, and I think Target does online now. But Sephora now carries The Ordinary. And as of December 2020, they're running the better deal on The Ordinary than Ulta is. So go over there. What I don't like about The Ordinary is they don't tell you where it goes. They just tell you what it is. So, and I'll get to that and explain why in a second. But what I love about that squalene cleanser is it's also a makeup remover. You don't put this on a wet face. You put it on, I'm about to break stuff. You put it on dry, right? And you rub it into your hands until you make this oil and it disappears. And it's not oily once you put it on or wash it off. It leaves no residue, it's not heavy. I swear by this when my face is super irritated. Their natural moisturizing factors and hyaluronic acid is the moisturizer that I pair this with. I don't always use this because this does not work for me if it's a really cold and dry day outside. If my face is screaming moisture, this is not enough for me. But if it's a regular day and I've stayed on top of my skincare like I'm supposed to, this works just fine. The other 2 products that I use from The Ordinary is their actual hyaluronic acid plus B5. It's the 2%. And it's this thing called caffeine solution. See what I mean by they don't tell you what this is for. It just says caffeine solution. Ulta's description boxes of each of these is way better than Sephora's. But you can also just go to The Ordinary's website directly, which is also linked below. Well, I'll link it below. And you can read each one because they have like 60 different products to do everything you can imagine. The Ordinary's caffeine solution is for your eyes. I have what's called shadow bags. looking straight at you, you can only see a little bit, right? The little discoloration, little hyperpigmentation. But when I look down, you see how this stretches way down here? That's called the shadow. I don't like it. I've been using this for about 2 months. I bought these together. This will expire before I run out of it. It's 12 months shelf life. It'll expire because one drop goes through both eyes. And I take it all the way up, all the way around. I close my eyes, put it on my eyelid. This is not for hyperpigmentation, but it does brighten your eyes, tightens it up, gets rid of any puffiness, swelliness, dullness. It gives you a little razzle dazzle, right? I've heard the reviews that this with makeup and concealer just sets your life right. I can't attest to that. I put this on and then put on lotion and go on by my day. But double check, read the reviews for yourself. They're ordinary. Again, I don't even use a full dropper. As you can see, yeah, I broke it now. I don't even use a full dropper, and it'll cover my whole face. It dries very well. It goes under any moisturizer so far very well, except this one. Go figure, right? This moisturizer, if you don't let everything below it sink completely into your skin first, you'll get that white paste that you'll have to blot off, those white streaks. It's not a huge issue. It's just some days it bothers me and it irritates my soul. So I'm about to break all of this. But these are the products, and the only products I've ever used from The Ordinary. They are absolutely affordable. I think this is like $5. None of these are expensive. The most expensive thing I'm going to mention is Fenty. But she's also worth it to me, and I'll explain why. The next company that I use is called Lush. Everybody doesn't have a Lush store, but Lush ships. If you go to lush.com, I swear by Lush. Not all of their products. One thing about me, I don't like heavy fragrances on my face. It's unnecessary to me. I don't care what it smells like to clean or moisturize my face. See what I gotta deal with? So, from Lush, I have one of their cleansers, a toner, and a moisturizer, and a repairing mask. So, whenever you visit Lush directly, you should always leave with a sample of a product. And that's what their employees told me. They've seen me leave a couple times and nobody gave me a sample of anything. They gave me, when I went in to go get my winter moisturizer, they gave me, it's called the Bouchal Noel. It's a face cleaner. It's linked below. It smells delicious. What you have to do is add a little water. It makes like this little paste. You put it all over your face. It works for me. It wasn't heavy. I've used this, I think, about 4 times. I can get 2 more face cleans out of that. A little goes a long way. This has almonds in it. If you have a nut allergy, you can only use one of the products, 2 of the products that I'm about to list. Everything else, this has almonds in it. If I'm not mistaken, yep, ground almonds. Sorry if you have a nut allergy. But they have a million other products you can use. I'm funny acting about what it smells like and if the smell lingers. The other thing that I swear by is their toner. It's a calming toner. It's called Aroma Water. EUA Aroma Water. I swear by this toner. I don't use a cotton pad. I just spray it on my face, let it soak in, go on by my business. I actually just bought another one of these. I love this, and especially when my face hurts, if my skin is irritated, this will calm her right down. The other thing that'll calm it right down when I get those dry patches, and I get them here, here, and here. Sometimes, like right up in here, they hurt sometimes if I don't get on top of them soon enough. It's called Oat Fix. This is so natural it has to stay in the refrigerator. Like, this is cold right now. But if your face is inflamed, the cold's gonna help. I love the way this smells. This is bananas, vanilla, almonds, oats. And it smells like not quite gingerbread, And not traditional gingerbread. I don't like traditional gingerbread. This just smells like you can eat it. And because it's cold, but it breaks down very easy, right? I wash my face with The Ordinary. When this is irritated face, I wash my face with The Ordinary, and then I put this on, and I leave it for 15 minutes. And then, let me get that off my finger. I got this at Ulta. It's the jelly, it's supposed to be for the bags under your eyes. I don't use it for that. I keep this in the refrigerator right next to the Oat Fix because this side gets real cold. And then I put this on top of the Oat Fix and it will calm my face all the way down. The most painful part is wiping the Oat Fix off. But then I go back to this and this. And then my face will at least calm down and stop hurting. The other things that I use from Lush is, I can't remember the name of this bar. I'll have the link to it though. This is my summertime one, as you can see, I'm at the very end. It is a bar. These can be greasy. I saw in the descriptions people who immediately go from here to primer to makeup. It doesn't blend for them. I'm not a huge makeup person, so this works for me, but you can also control how much you put on. Some people just wipe it straight on their face. I don't. I rub mine like a bar of soap, get whatever amount I want, and then rub it in. The heavy one that I use is the banana one, but it doesn't smell like banana. It smells like almonds. It smells like pound cake. All right. Oat Fix and this banana bar smells like you can eat it. This is heavier. It is greasier. This is my nighttime because I'm not going anywhere else. I want my face to have as much moisture as it needs and wants. So if I'm going to be greasy at the house, so be it. I'm worried about my face looking right for tomorrow anyway. So these two bars, and I just keep them in a soap dish, right? They just sit out. No water needed, and put it on, rub it in. It doesn't take long for my face to soak products in, especially when she's, screaming for them. But I swear by these, especially for winter. I need a heavier moisturizer because it's colder, the air is drier. Now, at night on a very bad day, I had to go old school. And I'm not a fan of it because of the fragrance, but it does work to sleep in. Good old-fashioned Pond's. This is their dry skin cream. Facial moisturizer, won't clog pores, hyperallergenic, suitable for sensitive skin, dermatology tested, so it says. I hate how much fragrance is in here. It smells like freaking perfume. It's so powerful. But it does work when I sleep in this. This does nothing for me, and I don't know why. If I put this on during the day and do nothing, it's something about when I put this on, go to sleep, and then wake up, face look totally different. This works. Again, it's a heavy fragrance, and I'm not a fan, but it does what I needed to do, and so far my face has not argued with me about it. I've been using this for about 3 months. About 3 months. And the next one we're going to do is, this is my nighttime. It's Honest Beauty Gentle Gel Cleanser by Jessica Alba's line. I got this at Target. It was either $7 or $8.99. I love this. It has a nice soft smell. It's got chamomile in it. It does calm my face down. This is my nighttime cleaner. And the reason why she's my nighttime is because I have started using, a couple months ago, I bought the mini pack of Fenty's skincare line. The cleanser, the fat water / toner. She calls it fat water. It's pore refining toner serum. And her moisturizer has SPF in it. Nobody needs to sleep in sunscreen. And it's an added chemical your face does not need, so I don't give it to it. I swear by this. This set is $40. And Sephora right now, December 2020, is running a sale on everything Fenty. Yeah, everything Fenty. The full-size version of this kit is originally $89, and it's on sale right now for, I think, $75. I personally don't see a reason for me to ever get the $75 because this is almost 2 months old. 1-2 drops of this, it covers my whole face. 1 or 2 squeezes of this, done. 1 pump of the moisturizer, and this hydrophyzer. This smells so good. Oh, I love this. Be the highlight of my morning. I love putting this on. But I apply all of my face washes with an EcoTools soft. It's called a deep cleansing brush. It's actually very soft. I was taught that anything stronger than your fingers, anything rougher than your fingers will exfoliate your skin. And for some people, that's bad. When you use exfoliating serums, when you use harsh face washes, when you use a heavy or a washcloth, or even a loofah or a scrub, too much scrubbing on your face is not the move. What I was taught, it works for me. This is very soft. And I only use this. And I only use a white washcloth to rinse it off. Anything that touches my face has to be white. No dyes, no none of that, right? I link this down below too. You can get EcoTools at Ulta. I prefer Walmart's prices unless Ulta has a sale. They're the same products. It's just one's like $20 higher than the other. Even when I do dab in makeup, I use EcoTools makeup brushes. I love their bamboo, and they works for me. I believe EcoTools has one of these at Ulta. This one is Earth Therapeutics. And I got this at the Ulta. I had a very bad breakout in Charlotte months ago. I was in North Carolina at the time. We still don't know what did it. We don't know. But it was Oat Fix and this to the rescue, because how long that breakout last, babe? About a week? Mm-hmm. It was terrible. It looked like I had, and I mean nothing was left. I had these tiny, it was like a heat rash all over my face that never went away. Like 10 days, my face was, it was terrible, and it hurt so bad. And only Oat Fix and Lush's toner calmed it down in this. Calmed it down. So I would put this on, and I would leave it on for half an hour. I just wouldn't take it off because it hurt to wipe it off. My whole face was inflamed. So these products are tried and true tested for me. But when I'm getting to have, again, this cold, and I hate cold. I cannot stand being cold. But cold does do calming on the skin. It helps. I keep this in the refrigerator right next to my Oat Fix. And when I even think my face is about to start acting a fool, or she starts cracking and getting too dry and patchy, I do this, and sometimes like that night and again that morning, I'm good. Some days, like if I notice my face is too, I guess raw would be the word, I don't wash at all. I go straight from warm rag to, now, toner. And depending on what my skin is doing, I'll pick a moisturizer, either the Ordinary or a Lush bar. Traditionally not the Ponds. I also keep in my car or my truck, Aveeno has a face lotion with SPF in it. It's a little travel. I swear by that, I keep that in my car. So that even if I forgot to put on sunscreen that day, or if I'm out too long, I can rehydrate my face and get my sunscreen on. But these are, is this all of them? I think this is everything that I use. Again, my daytime is Fenty, my nighttime, and these are formula. I don't like breaking up bundles. They're formulated to work together. You could separate and just use a different a different moisturizer at night, and use just the just the cleanser and the fat water toner. Me personally, if I bought a set, it's formulated and chemically designed to work together. So I try not to separate them. So Fenty is only my daytime. My nighttime is Honest Beauty from Jessica Alba, Lush's toner. Depending on what mood I'm in, right? It can either be the Ordinary's lotion or a Lush bar. It depends on what my face is doing. My emergencies And my go-tos are the Oat Fix from Lush, the toner from Lush, and any cool substance. You don't even have to do this. It just works better for me because I can literally just, and let go. I like being hands-free. The order that I do anything in, because of my skin, I wash. I use a toner. Everything above the toner. I like a barrier, especially a great barrier like a toner. My skin loves a good toner. I put heavier chemicals, my hyaluronic acids, my vitamin Bs, my caffeine above, on top of the toner, so that there's a barrier between my skin. I don't know if it works. It just makes me feel better to think that. And so far, when I'm having great skin days, y'all can't even guess my age. So I'm doing something right. But traditionally, the order, it will be a face wash, a toner, any serums, any vitamins, any extras, and then my moisturizer. Then I go on about my day. I wash my face. It's the last thing I do before I go out the door. So if I flat iron my hair that day and I'm dressed, my shoes and all of that is on, I will go back in the bathroom and wash my face, because everything I just sprayed, I don't want it on my face. Everything, I'm shiny. Everything that is I just put in here, it's literally sitting on my cheek, on one whole side of my face. I clip this back real quick, wash my whole face, then go out the door. It's the last step that I do before going outside. If I'm at home, I normally got a hair bonnet on. I ain't going nowhere, no way. And my hair never touches my face, but then it's still the same order. I'm just not doing it as the last thing before I grab my purse, keys, and shoes. So these are all of the products that my dry skin, my patchy, my environmental eczema deals with. And these are the things that bring me back to life or help me maintain my skin on a day-to-day basis. Everything will be listed below. It will have a link to it. You can go check it out directly yourself. See if it works for you. Again, this is unpaid. They don't even know that I'm using their products. This is just what works around Auntie's house. But I hope you like and subscribe. If you have any more questions, if you want to know anything else that I use, drop me a note down below and I'll make a video, because skincare, that's a whole different video too. And there's actually less on my body than there is on my face. Go figure. Yeah, that's between Bath and Body Works and Walmart. That's it. But I do have eczema patches that show up on my body, so there's a certain way that I take care of those and keep those at bay. So if you want to see that video, let me know. But other than that, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. A wonderful rest of your day. And thanks for hanging out at Auntie's today. Talk to you soon. Bye.